Ever since day one when Cindy and I got our Airstream, the one thing we have always done is use radios to back up. Regardless of the distance or how far, even if it's just a few feet, we'll always use radios. And in fact, this is the #1 piece of advice I always give the new Airstreamers is it makes the backing up process so much easier to have somebody back there as your eyes and ears. These days you can use cell phones, and that's probably an easier option sometimes because you don't have to press the button in it or anything, and you can talk without doing so. But we use the radios just in case we don't have any cell service. So we are here at Salisbury Beach State Reservation here in Salisbury Beach, Massachusetts. I'm gonna hang out here for a couple days. Tuesday looks like a complete washout.
Yes, it's good. We're gonna get the fallout from the tropical storm now in Florence.
Yep. And I think we've just been doing some of our favorite things. So we're definitely gonna go to the Portsmouth Brewery, one of our favorite breweries.
Yes, that's our favorite thing, and maybe Brown's.
Maybe Brown's Lobster Pound. So that's kind of where our schedule is for today. All right, so let's take a tour of our campsite here at Salisbury State Park in Salisbury, Massachusetts. You can see the truck park there. It's got really good paved access roads, and you can see that the sites are all nicely angled for really easy back in. Even the trees are out of the way, so this is one of those back ends that are just super easy. We'll come forth. All sites here are water and electric. They have a dump station, which has been recently improved, which is a much needed thing at Salisbury. The dump station here was miserable. You can see these things here. I've often wondered what these are, and I've been told by multiple sources that they are anchor points, so that should a hurricane or something come through and there are trailers, folks can anchor their trailer with these rings to the axles and kind of hold the trailer down. It sounds like an urban legend, but I've been told by many people, as well as the rangers that work here, that that's what those things are for. You'll see it on the other side. Well, actually our mat covers it. So you can see we've got water and electric. Pretty level site. We only needed that small block of wood to keep us completely level. The thing about Salisbury is that the hookups are usually quite a ways away. So you can see here my 25-foot cord barely hooked up to the 30 amp with the auto former. And you can see I needed both lengths of drinking water hose to make up our connection to our water hose here, water source. You see we've got a nice campfire grill. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. We don't do a lot of campfires, but maybe we'll do that. There's also a barbecue grill, which we absolutely never use because I use my own grill. Again, if you saw our last video, we never use picnic tables, but they really are. Picnic tables for us are a source of only one function, and that is to give us a little bit of exercise as we move them out of the way, because we can't stand picnic tables. And these are especially heavy. These things they must make out of ironwood or something, because this is a wicked heavy picnic table. And you can see our pad, kind of our setup, the truck. You gotta have your flamingos, and the scrub brush, and this beautiful evening here at Salisbury Beach State Park in Salisbury, Massachusetts. Okay, so one of the things we like to do starting off in the morning, especially at Salisbury, is to go for a walk on the beach. We've got our coffee, and we usually go out and look at seals. I don't think the tide was right for seals today, but nevertheless, it's nice to start the day with a nice walk on the beach, huh?
Yeah, it's really great. So if there's comfort food, then there's places like Portsmouth and Salisbury, which are comfort places. This is one of our favorite places to come and enjoy the atmosphere.
And where are we headed to right now?
We're going to Portsmouth Brewery.
Right there.
So this is Smuttynose Dirty Blonde, which I think is kind of appropriately named for me. This is a golden ale, which has a nice balance of a little bit of bitterness to the start, but a nice malty finish. Very delicious.
And I got their Wunderbar Pils. And I'm a big fan of Pilsners because of the German-style beer. It's light, it's refreshing, and they serve it in the cool, proper glass. So it's not overly hopped. It's just got a really good Pilsner flavor to it.
So one of the things we like to do at a restaurant is split a sandwich, and you can see how big the portion sizes are, and so this will easily be splittable between two people. And we usually get side with fries with that, and it's a great way to save money because the sandwich costs $14, and by splitting it, we just paid $7 per sandwich. So this is the pork banh mi, and it's ground pork, pork belly, some pickles, and a sort of a carrot slop. So we'll give this a try. It looks slightly messy, but it's very good. Slightly tomatoey. The pork belly gives it a nice crispness, and the pickle and the slop give it a nice crunch. Very nice dish.
And I've paired mine with their London Porter. Okay, so for those of you that think film cameras have gone completely by the wayside, Cindy has her favorite little Polaroid here that she's taking a picture of. You can see eventually she'll take her picture. And then, where's it come out, Cindy?
It's out here. It's humming. I like it.
See what it looks like. Pretty cool.
Very nice.
Of what was the remains of Tropical Storm Florence, and
we've gotten a lot of rain today.
We've had a tornado warning just north of us in Salem, Massachusetts, or south of us actually.
South, yeah.
So there was a tornado touchdown there. The winds are pretty calm, but you can see we're predicted to get up to 3 inches of rain, with rain rates of around 1 to 5 inches per hour on occasion. So it's really come down hard.
We had to turn off our water heater because it got wet. It's not staying lit.
Yeah, sometimes that happens with the water heater when it gets really wet. Yeah, it doesn't like to start. So done that. So it looks like it's just going to be a day hunkering down.
And maybe Browns later.
Doing some videos, and maybe Brown's Lobster Pound later on tonight. So it's going to be a wet one today. The rain continued for most of the day, and there was a lot of really serious flooding. Thankfully, our campsite was pretty good, but as you can see, these campsites didn't fare as well. All right, we are heading off to Brown's Lobster Pound. My family's been coming here since the 50s.
We've been favorites since 1950, see?
Yep.
It's been rebuilt after. National Lake.
Let's see.
All right, what we have here is the lobster bisque and the crab cakes. The lobster bisque was $5.50 or so for the small bowl, and the crab cakes were $7.50 for two. So we're gonna give the lobster bisque a try.
Where was the best lobster bisque you've ever had in your life?
Mirror Inn in New York, I think.
Mirror Lake Inn and Lake Placid.
So it looks like the lobster's really minced. So that's noteworthy, number one. Has flavor. You could use extra sherry.
I think we got some in the truck. And the great cool thing about browns, of course, is that you can bring your own alcohol.
The
These are crab cakes.
The crab cakes look very crispy. I'm going to pour a little
Tartar sauce.
butter sauce on them. Probably going to need a knife for that. But let's see what I can do here. There we go. Very crispy. They taste fresh. So I would say a good crab cake.
Okay, so what we have here is the baked haddock dinner, and it comes in this little foil thing. I'm not sure I was expecting this. I was expecting more of a fish and chips kind of thing, but this is what it came in. There's a little coleslaw here, some good-looking French fries. I think the portion's kind of small for the French fries, but
A nice lemon.
yep, a lemon slice, which I guess we'll kind of do this deal. Whoa! Give this fish a
I
taste.
actually like the presentation better than your just standard fish and chips plate.
You get the crumbliness of it there.
What do you think?
Very nice, very flaky, tender, and I think it's I think it's gonna be excellent. Probably standard coleslaw, and we'll go from there on our Browns dinner.